Cheryl.
Oh. I know, I can't stop thinking about him either.
It's just so hard to believe he's gone.
He'll never be gone from our hearts, though, Willie.
Well, not from mine.
Nor from mine. And I promise you, Julian's death was not in vain. I'm going to pick up where he left off, Cheryl. My brother had a dream, and I'm going to make sure it comes true.
Never. You'll get involved over my dead body.
Father, you remember Cheryl Stansbury? Oh, maybe I'd better go.
Please, no offense, my dear. But we do have family business to discuss.
No, Cheryl, please. Wait for me in my office.
Oh,
I'll get you some coffee, okay?
Okay.
Good. Mr. Jerome. Father, what are you doing here? You're not even well enough to be out.
I'm well enough to know what's going on in that beautiful head of yours, and I'm here to tell you, forget it.
I know how you feel, but...
You don't know how I feel. Did you lose 2 sons? Olivia, you're all I've got left.
I lost 2 brothers, and I'm going to finish what Julian started.
You will not get involved. It's no job for a woman. It's too dangerous.
I'm not just any woman. I'm your daughter. I know how the family works.
I can't risk it. No.
Father, let's not talk about it now, okay? You're still too upset.
Then help me get over it. Promise me you'll stay out.
I can't. I know you're afraid for me. But Julian's dream was to take us out of the dirty end of this business and to legitimize everything. I want to do that. I intend to do that.
Look, sweetheart, I know it's what Julian wanted, and maybe he could have even pulled it off, but it's a dangerous proposition. There are a lot of people who don't want to end the old ways.
Then they're living in the past. They'll have to learn to deal with the future.
They won't learn it from you. They're never going to take orders from a woman.
I'm not just any woman. I'm Victor Jerome's daughter.
All the more reason you should stay out of it. You're too easy a target for my enemies.
I have to honor my memory of Julian.
Baby, I was there when he died. His last wish was for Duke Lavery to take his place. And Duke will honor his promise. He doesn't need you. Let Duke do the job, huh? How's Robin?
Calm down. She's fine. Lynn's taking her to school.
Does she still have a guard?
I don't know. I thought Robert was going to pull those back.
What a way to live.
It's a terrible way to live. Especially for a child. I don't want her to hear us fighting.
Well, I don't want to be fighting with you either. Why don't we settle this now?
I don't have time. I have to be at work.
Well, why don't you make the time, Anna? I don't want to leave this like
Well, what is the point? Every time I ask you a question, you avoid it.
Well,
You just go round and round in circles.
What do you want to know? Ask me. You want to know the name of the club? It's called Club Duke.
Well, who's this guy that you're working with?
It's a friend of mine from New York. I've known him for years. He helped me way back when.
Does he have a name?
Of course he has a name. What difference does it make? Why don't you come to New York? Come see the club. Come meet my friend. Take an apartment. Watch me every minute of the day.
I don't want to just check up on you. I just feel we're not communicating, that you're keeping things from me.
Well, I don't know what to do to make you feel any better. Come with me to New York.
Oh, yeah, that's very easy for you to say, but I have a job, I have a child. I can't just up and leave.
All right. All right, then what do you want? You want me to call you every hour on the hour, then you can get right back to me? Is that what you
No,
want?
I just want you to call me occasionally.
I don't check up on your every move, Anna.
It wouldn't matter if you did, because I have nothing to hide.
Well, neither do I. But while we're on the subject, where were you last night?
I was at the club waiting for you.
I called you at the club. I told you I wouldn't be there. Why didn't you come home?
Oh, Robert asked me to have dinner with him.
What the hell was Robert doing at the
He
club?
was waiting for his date, who also didn't come.
Oh, lovely, lovely. How convenient. The minute my back's turned, Robert steps right in. Great.
Oh, don't start that.
What do you mean, don't start it? It's the truth. He loves you.
He doesn't.
Yes, he does. Why don't you admit it?
Dude, this doesn't get us anywhere. You have no reason to be jealous, man.
I have every reason to be jealous, especially when someone's trying to take you away.
Sometimes I just feel like I'm the least important thing in your life.
I don't know how you can say a thing like that. How could you possibly? You're the most important. And so is Robin. All I'm asking is maybe that you show a little love. Maybe that you trust me. Why don't you just support me? After all, we're married.
I don't know.
What don't you know?
It kind of just feel like it was when we first got married.
What do you mean?
Well, you were always here. For me.
I am here.
How do you do that?
Do what?
You know.
Well, I never took any lessons.
Thank you so much.
I love you too. You gotta trust me, Anna.
I do trust you. Really.
Everything I do is for us. You gotta believe that.
I know.
And you gotta stop worrying about New York.
I support you in everything you do. But just keep loving us, okay?
Always. Always, always.
I have to apologize to my father. He's in so much pain over Julian, and he's just really not being himself.
He's worried about you. So am I.
Don't be. I know what I'm doing.
I know what Julian's dream was. And I know now that that was the reason he put me out of his life, to protect me. Olivia, he adored you, and the last thing in the world he would want is for you to put yourself in danger.
Believe me, I am not in any danger. It's just business.
Very risky business. Think about what your father is saying. You'll break his heart.
I promise you I won't do anything to hurt him.
I can see how much you like Julian. Listen, how about lunch this afternoon?
Would you mind terribly if I took a rain check? I think we'd probably just sit around and get maudlin.
Well, I guess you're right.
Julian wouldn't want that. He'd want us both to get on with our lives.
Yeah, well, I guess I've been waiting all this time, putting my life on hold, actually. Not letting myself get close to anyone. I guess it is time.
It's time. You keep in touch.
Yeah, you too. Oh, and if you ever need to get away, you know, you're more than welcome to come to Port Charles. I have a lovely penthouse, and there's lots of room.
Oh, thank you. I might take you up on that.
Here, I'll give you my card. This has both my home and my office number on it.
Fine. Oh, you live above Duke's Club, right? So I can leave a message there for you if you're not home.
Oh, sure. I don't think anyone would mind. Here. Let me see the number. Okay. There you go.
Take care, Cheryl.
You too. And Olivia, think about what you're doing. Listen to your father.
Thank you, Cheryl. I'll think about it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.